Hey, what's happening, folks? TextBoy91 here, and it is week number 11. We have some new outsiders in packs. This week's limited edition item was Joe Haden. If you guys pulled them, let me know in the comment section below. And the other cards that are in packs currently are Michael Roos, Bobby Wagner, Shaun Phillips, and Joique Bell. So let's check out these new cards. Here is Joique Bell. I honestly do not know why this guy got a card. I wasn't in favor of it. I was more hoping for a Thomas Davis, but they had to give us a halfback. I don't know what the DYAR really means because 46, that doesn't seem like a big stat to me. So I guess he's getting this card because Reggie Bush went out hurt and they won that game. I don't know. I don't really think he deserved this card once again. But here he is anyway. Only go over 10,000 coins and not that bad of a price. He has some good stats on him. I'm going to go ahead and compare him to his bronze card. Since I happen to have that one, see how these stats got increased. See, it's kind of crazy to me. Like, they really gave this guy a 90 overall card. Like, this guy would probably been a better fantasy card, but giving him a 72 to a 90, that's just such a drastic jump. It's just crazy to me. It's just so crazy. It's speed, but it's cool though, because you see the big stat increase instead of getting like a 90 overall Chris Johnson to a 91 overall Chris Johnson. Like, you see a big stat increase with this card. I don't agree with it, but at least you see a big stat increase. Look at that. You got the speed, you got the carry, you got the trucking, you got the elusiveness up by 20. Like, it's a pretty nice card. And for its price, is really cheap. I'm going to compare him to Alfred Morris. He kind of has high trucking, pretty low speed as well. And he's not as good as Alfred Morris in the trucking aspect, but he is a nice cheap option right now. Alfred Morris is right around 25, 23,000 coins. He's going for a lot more right now since he's not in packs no more. But if you guys want a nice, cheap, durable halfback, Joique Bell might be the guy for you. I just do not know why he got a card and Thomas Davis got slided. Come on, guys. Show some Panthers some love over there being trifling and nonsense. Making me all types of upset. Our second card this week is Shaun Phillips, and I actually do like this card a lot. It's funny. I always mention this in my videos. If you guys watch Broncos play or any other team for that matter, 49ers, Ravens, the defensive ends aren't really defensive ends. You got Haloti Ngata, Justin Smith, and now Shaun Phillips. This guy is a defensive tackle masquerading as a right end. That's pretty much what this guy does, and it's pretty cool because Madden doesn't know what they're doing. I just had no idea. I have a big hunch that these guys that work over there just like he plays the right end. All right, go throw him out there, But he's not a right end. He's a defensive tackle. If you guys didn't know that, take my word for it. Von Miller's a left outside linebacker, but like I always say, he's a right end. He rushes the passer for the most part and may drop back into coverage. So Shaun Phillips plays the nose guard tackle along with the 3 technique, if you guys know what that is in football terms. But when you look at this guy's stats, it's so nice. 84 speed. Imagine a defensive tackle with 84 speed. That is so great. I'm gonna have to pick him up because of that. That speed is really nice, and he has a high power move. That'll fit my team perfectly. Right now I'm using Kevin Williams at my defensive tackle, but his speed's not there. I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the guy compared to the guys I got right now. Like, all right, Charles Johnson, he is a true right end. He is a true defensive end in the sense of the word. He rushes the passer pretty much all downs and stops the run. The Panthers run a 4-3 defense. Broncos run a 3-4. I'm going to go show you his stats. Look at that. It looks basically the same. Like, it looks basically the same. The only thing is that Charles Johnson has better strength, but Shaun Phillips is stronger. And the funny thing about it is Charles Johnson is not a defensive tackle. He's not. He's a right end, while Phillips is a defensive tackle. That's kind of crazy. You got a guy that plays in that middle of the field who's pretty much like, that's dedicated for big dudes. And he's playing really well there. And his speed and his power move are really nice. Now, here's Kyle Williams. I use him at D tackle. Check out the guy's speed. Like, it's a big upgrade. 72 to an 84. Like, honestly, if you guys are looking for a nice defensive tackle, pick up Shaun Phillips. He might be the best option at that spot with that speed and that power move. That's a nice combination right there. So I do like this guy. I'll pick him up when his price gets down probably 10,000 coins. Or if not, then I'll get him at 12,000. But like I said, he is a defensive tackle masquerading as a right end. So try him out, and I'll let you guys know how he plays because you will see some gameplay with him coming up shortly. Hey, stop. Do not buy this card. Do not buy this card. I repeat. Do not buy this card. Now that you heard that warning, I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't buy this card. Actually, I'm not even going to say anything. I'm going to go ahead and compare this guy to his 90 overall card. I'm going to go ahead and compare it. I'm going to be quiet. Actually, I'm not going to be quiet. I can't be quiet. I talk too damn much. Look at the guy. Like, really? Is he rushed 44,000 coins? Hell no. Like, you're going to pay 1 stat increase for pursuit, 2 for block shed, 1 for awareness. Like, honestly speaking, if you guys didn't get this guy, you're wasting coin. The fantasy's at 20,000 coins right now. Spending 20,000 coins on him. I checked out his depth chart stats. Hit power's up by 1 as well. Like, you're not really spending them. Like, you're not really spending on a big upgrade. Like, if you have the fantasy, keep the fantasy. And if you want the elite, buy the damn fantasy. It's the same damn card. and I don't know why I'm being angry about this. I don't know why I'm being so agitated about this, but do not buy the elite card unless you're a Seahawks fan. You're contractually obligated to. But if you're just looking for a good linebacker to have, pick up the fantasy Bobby Wagner. He's just as good as its new elite card. The only thing that's different is it has a couple 1 to 2 stat increases that are minuscule and really aren't going to reflect his overall gameplay. So that is my opinion on Bobby Wagner. He's a nice card though. I like this guy's speed, I like his hit power, I like his tackle. Like, this is one of the best linebackers in the game. But worth 44,000 coins? Hell to the bleeping no. Like, do not buy this guy unless she's like wasting coins. And that, if you can waste coins, give me the damn coins. I'll waste them for you. Our fourth card this week is Roos, a high tier left tackle to protect your quarterback's blind side. And right now there's only 2 up, so this price is not it's not going for 32,000 coins. It's not going for 110,000 coins. So keep that in mind. Price will be around 20 to 18,000 if you think about buying this card. It looks good though. I like this guy's pass blocking and pass blocking footwork, and his run blocking is pretty nice as well. And he has good strength and good awareness and high injury, and he's very, very tall. I like this guy. I might pick him up. His price gets cheaper. Like I said, 18,000 coins. That'd be a great pickup. Right now I'm using Joe Thomas still. He hasn't let me down yet. Some games he plays bad, some games he plays great, but I like using Joe Thomas out there. Just as tall. He has a little bit better pass blocking attributes when it comes to footwork. So I'm going to go ahead and keep Joe Thomas for now, but I'll try out Roos as well, just because I like to try out new linemen in this game. But like I said, this price comes down to around the same price as its 93. Go ahead and pick it up. It's not that big of an upgrade, as you guys can see. Some stats are really minuscule upgrades, but if you can get it for the same price as its 93, I would suggest you pick it up. But if you guys got a good left tackle, it's not necessary to have this card, but it is a nice card. Here is our hot ticket this week, limited edition Joe Haden, and his price has jumped up drastically. I saw it sitting around 295,000. Now it's at 380,000, so the price jumped up high. So I expect it to keep rising, just because I believe it's the second or third highest elite cornerback in this game. You get the 95 Sherman, and I think 96 Revis. I could be wrong about that, but he is a top 3 cornerback in this game. Other than not counting legends, I'm not gonna count legends. He's the top 3 cornerback in this game, and he had a great week. 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown. He limited AJ Green to 7 yards. Now, I might be blasphemous saying this, but I don't know if that was really AJ Green's fault. If you see Andy Dalton play lately, he's kind of inconsistent. So Joe Haden had a really, really good game against AJ Green, but I'm not sure if that was actually Joe Haden's island, or whatever you want to say about that. I remember Joe Haden played the Dolphins and with Mike Wallace, and Mike Wallace had like 4 catches or something like that. Actually, I'm lying. He had like no catches, whatever it was, and that's because Ryan Tannehill can't throw the deep ball. So it's kind of interesting why this guy got a card, but he deserved it. I'm not going to be over saying anything negative, but he deserved this card. Card's very nice. 94 speed, 96 man coverage. I like the man coverage. I like the speed. Height is pretty nice too, 5'11". He's right on the fringe of being 6 foot tall. That's very nice. High agility, pretty low awareness. The guy has a lot of 96, 97, 94s, and a pretty low awareness. It could be higher than that. 90 zone, that's nice. Press is nice as well. And a pretty nice play recognition, a pretty subpar tackle. Is it worth this amount of coin? I'm trying to think, because if I had 97 Sherm right now, I would compare the card to you. And since I just checked the trade block, I cannot give you guys a fair comparison with this card compared to the other stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and do a sloppy edit and come back with this guy compared to the Sherman and also with the Revis. So originally I was going to compare Joe Haden with Richard Sherman, also with Darrelle Revis, but Darrelle Revis is not the highest tier cornerback in this game. Patrick Peterson's above him, so I decided to put him in his place. And as you guys can see, Pete, Joe Haden, and Sherman all compared to each other. Right now, I believe Patrick Peterson is the cheapest one out of the bunch, sitting at around 250,000 coins, while Joe Haden's at around 380, and Richard Sherman is sitting at around, like, whatever he says. He's so expensive, his price fluctuates so drastically. So if you had to pick up one cornerback, let's say you had 500,000 coins, who would you buy? And I honestly think that Joe Haden might be the best card compared to both these guys. Like, Sherman's nice, so is Patrick Peterson. Peterson's just so fast. That 97 speed is just so great. But I think Joe Haden might be the best option to pick up because he's kind of in the middle between both these two guys. He's always going to hold his value with the limited edition rating, and he's very, very good in man coverage. Also with the tackling being pretty much the same as everybody else, the awareness, the zone, like everything else seems to be great. Now, I like Sherman, don't get me wrong, I really want that Sherman on my team, but if I have 500,000 coins to buy a cornerback, I might go with Joe Haden because he's good at pretty much, he's just good, and he's cheaper. Now, if I really wanted to spend the additional coin on Richard Sherman, I would definitely get him, of course, because he's a really good cornerback. But if I had the coins and I wanted to save some, I would go with Joe Haden just because his card's nice. And be honest with you guys, I wouldn't buy any of these cards just because I have the 91 Sherman. He plays very well for me, and I also have a good cornerback on my team, so I don't really need to buy these cards. But if I had to pick one of them, Joe Haden is a nice card. This is actually one of the first weeks I'm actually choosing one of these limited edition cards based off and compared to the other price of the cornerback. So if you guys are looking to get them, hopefully this helps you out, and let me know in the comment section below if you agree with my assessment. And that is the video, folks. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this week's Football Outsider card overview. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like on it. Also, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. And before you guys leave a comment below stating which player deserves a Football Outsider card for this week. I am the Texas Boy. I am out of this mother bleeper. Peace.